6 brisket. 4 hours. Pure, clean. Welcome back, friends. Thank you for tuning in again. Another episode of the Backyard Warrior. And today we're making beef tallow. This is trimming from 6 brisket. I had a big cook a while ago, and this is the leftover from all the 6 brisket I cooked. Of course, there was some other trimming with meat on it. I saved that for burger meat. I don't make a lot of sausage, so I don't have any use for this beside beef tallow. I figured I'd make some beef tallow and share it with you guys and show you my process, how I do it. Easy way to do it. So this is partially frozen. It's been in the freezer for maybe 20-25 minutes, and I did cut it already small to fit in my grinder. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grind this and then cook it down to beef tallow. It's easier when you grind it. It renders better and faster, and you have to sit there all day to watch it. So this will go through the grinder and then we'll start cooking. All right. After we pass this brisket trimming through the grinder, this is what we left with. A nice grind, easy to render. Now if you don't have a grinder, you can do this with hand. Just chop it up until it's fine like this, and then throw it in a crock pot or stock pot, whatever, however you render your fat. So this is 6 brisket trimming, all in this hotel pan. We're gonna put it in a stock pot. I let it render for hours until we get the right texture we need, and then strain it, and we have beef tallow. All right, so here I have a 16-quart stock pot. I'm gonna fill it up. I hope it fits. I think I might do 2 batches, but we'll see. Now we're gonna fill it up with our beef fat. Maybe not. We'll see. Yep. I'm gonna add some water to help it render. Yeah, this is not the most appetizing dish, but look-wise, but once you finish, you get a nice beef tallow. So now we're gonna let it cook. Water gonna evaporate, beef is gonna render, and in a few hours we have homemade beef tallow. Alright, on the stove it goes. Crank it up a little bit. Once it comes to a boil, I'll reduce it to medium low. I let it simmer for a few hours until all the water evaporates, beef is rendered, and then we're done. Alright, 2 hours in, and Tallow is rendering slowly but surely. I leave it on a gentle simmer like this for a few hours. We see a little bit of it reduced a little bit already, so far so good. I'm gonna leave it finish cooking for a few more hours. All right, 4 hours in. Beef tallow is doing good. It's reducing a lot. It was here earlier, and now I still have water in here to evaporate. So beef fat been rendering for a few hours now, 4 hours maybe. I think it's ready. So to strain it, I have a coffee filter that I'm gonna put in this colander here, and it's gonna drip slowly on the bottom part, and it clean it from anything that's stuck to it. First we're gonna strain it on a big colander, then we're gonna pour it in here for the final strain. Okay, now we're gonna strain it on here first. See why we grind it before we start rendering it. It's easy to render when it's small pieces. I mean, it's still a little bit of fat in there, but that's the furthest I can go. I don't want to burn it. This is the final step here. This is a coffee filter that I'm using on a collector, and the beef tallow will go in here. So we're gonna pass these through this coffee filter. It might take some time before it finish straining. No rush. Now we're gonna cover this, let it drip, and we come back when it's finished. Alright, so after a few hours of cooking, beef tallow is ready. I had 6 quart. I used one already. I fried some potatoes in it and it came out delicious. So this is 5 quarts plus 1, 6 quart. All the fat from the brisket rendered 6 quart of beef tallow. I think total fat was 16 pounds, something like that. So nothing goes to waste. This is pure, clean, and tasty beef tallow. I'm sure you can buy beef tallow on Amazon if you want. I mean, homemade is something different. It's just nice to have something that's homemade, you know. So this is it. Good looking tallow. Love the color. Golden, nice, clear. Strained on coffee filter for a little bit, and this is the final result right here. Beautiful beef tallow. You can use this for anything you want. I cook with this every day instead of oil. 6 quart of beef tallow, and nothing goes to waste. Alright, so this is it for this one. Thank you again for tuning in. Thank you for the support. Subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. It helps a great deal. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.